Welcome to another episode of Ancient Divinations, Blaze One for the Nations. We're going to do a little tarot reading today. Just a little tarot reading. Whoa. I can't even get started with the shuffle. I don't know if you can see that, but friendship. Friendship. Who's reaching out to you right here? Who's reaching out to you? Friendship card. Whoa. Counseling. Counseling. How do you do it? How do you do it? You see the two arms up? No coincidence. How do you do it? How do you do it? Teach me. It's like to befriend somebody, to gain their trust, get on their side. How do you do it? Show me your way. How are you? That's what I'm getting from this. How are you doing it? How do you do it? How do you do it? My arms is out to you. I need to be your friend. You mentor me. Somebody looking for a mentor, a guide, guidance. Get what I'm saying? How do you do it? Show me your way. You know? Yeah, I'm in my studio. I don't usually like to do a tarot reading in the studio because there'll be a lot going on in the building. But I've told y'all about my studio before. They're fearful of the reach out. Vehemence. They're fearful of the reach out. Because they don't know how you're going to react. You see what I'm saying? They don't know how you're going to react. You know, and a high priestess. But it's something on their heart, their soul, their mind. They've sat with it a long time. They've thought about it. They've contemplated. They've came up with a conclusion, a decision, a realization, revelation is what I started to say. Triumph at the bottom of the deck. This is when God is tired of them being indecisive. And they've made a decision. You know, when this is, it's, you know, the soul, God, the soul, inanimate forces is tired of them being, you know, they're tired of being in that indecisiveness anyway. Yeah, they can't rival you. Rivalry. Or they want to learn what you know so they can rival you. That's not good either. They can't rival you though. You're winning the game. You done took all their chess pieces. You're ahead. You're ahead of them. You know, it's like, I can't beat them, join them. I'm getting that too. I can't beat them, join them. That's what they say. You can't beat them, join them. You see what I'm saying? I did feel a card trying to pop out. It'll come back. Sorry, I turned my football game off. I don't know why it does that. Well, I do know why it does that, but no, I don't like it. This is one good thing I like about being in this studio. I can have my football on. Can't beat them, join them. Can't beat them, join them. Figure it out. Figure out how they doing it. How are you doing this? Where are you getting the wisdom from? Examination. See, remember I said over here, I said, what did I say about the soul? The soul with the triumph was at the bottom of the deck. And the soul their own soul kind of reached out to them and said, we call it could be God, it's the spirit, tired of you being indecisive on the wrong path. You get what I'm saying? An examination is here. That's why. All of our souls are on careful examination. You get what I'm saying? We're all on a careful, close examination, I'm sorry, I got two screens here, so I'm looking back and forth. Avarice, retribution. Avarice. There's someone clocking you. Everything you've gained, everything you've put together. How are you, like, I wanted to rival you, which wasn't the right thing. I should have been learning from you. You see what I'm saying? My soul is on a careful examination as well. Not only is this avarice them clocking you and everything you've gained and done, it's also spirit clocking them on everything they've gained and done. Retribution. Now the wheel is spinning, wheel of fortune. You see what I'm saying? Now the wheel's spinning, because either they're going to show up and do the right thing or they not. You're either going to show up and do the right thing or you're not. So now the wheel's spinning. Imagination. Now I have to offer myself up in hopes of coming together with you, in hopes of you ushering me back in. Now this person's at your mercy. So it's not saying like it went bad nowhere, but anybody trying to rival you, it did go bad somewhere. It didn't go good. You know what I'm saying? It did go bad somewhere. It didn't go good. I don't even agree with partnerships and relationships. You shouldn't rival each other. You should build with each other, right? But people don't want to do that. Somebody wants to be the leader. Somebody wants to be the smartest. Somebody wants to be the wisest. Presentment. The great presentment. The great presentment. Purification. Purification. The great presentment for purification here. The only way the soul, at least in their mind, is the only way their soul is going to get on the right track. You see what I'm saying? Get on the right track. Whew. Temperance. They need this though. They need to balance out spirit. Remember, balancing of the scales, weighing of the hearts. Temperance. You see that sun in the background? This is what they need to do to have a sunny day, to let the clouds roll away. Uh, but them coming back to you is pure. You're a pure person. You don't have ill intentions. You weren't trying to rival this person. You just doing you. You just being you. You know. And with that, um, they just took it. They just went about it the wrong way. Whatever it was um, that they should have been doing, they just went about it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And they can't match up. They can't match up. A little bit of jealousy here, maybe a little bit of envy. You know what I'm saying? As to everything you're doing and putting together. You see the moon at the top here, the black and white moon. A little bit of jealousy, envy there, with how you going about your own life, or how you're going about the business, the company, or whatever have you. Too many. There's a message there. Yeah, I just said that earlier. Indecision, temptation, indecision. Um, you are the right balance for them. Can for them to choose you as the right balance? That's a whole nother story. This is a test in life when it comes to, this is like, yeah, you can get another soulmate, but that's not really what God's plan is. When you get a soulmate, like a lot of times you ask for this. Like, I gave you a soulmate already. Like, I can give you another soulmate. I get it, but this was what I wanted for you in this lifetime. You know what I mean? Alliance. You get what I'm saying? Get it now? What I'm saying? Alliance here. Impediment. So this is why they haven't came back to you. This is why the impediments. Right? They got some things following them. This right here is what they dream about with you and this and the third, but they got some baggage here. Might be a person with 2 kids as well. They got 2, you got 1. It looked like a good, a perfect family. You got 1, they got 1, but they got 1 plus. So they got an oddball out here. You get what I'm saying? So they bring in some extra baggage. Don't have to be kids. It's just meaning that this is an ideal picture, right? You see them sharing these flowers, and fertility is beautiful on this side, and mother's got the back turned to this kid over here. And this isn't really meaning a kid. It's just a symbol of extra. See, you can't tend to both. It's hard to tend. You can, but it's hard to tend to both kids at the same time, right? You doing something. This mommy, no. Okay, let me help you with your school project, but this one needs some attention at the same time. It's 2 school projects going on. You know what I'm saying? It's when you got, it's tough on one person to have 2 kids. A mom with multiple kids, a single mom with multiple kids. There's no way that, it's not no way, but it's very hard to share your attention. You see what I'm saying? In a happy family, there'll be a man here to pick up the slack, right? So mom's over here with this kid, dad could be over here with this kid. Then you don't have to divide your undivided attention. Dad could be over here giving this one the attention it needs while you over here giving this one the attention it needs. So, that's why it's hard for them to come back, because they've got certain impediments. It's a card of impediments. The moon over the sun. Although they want to balance out life, but that moon is sticking out heavy in this reading. You get what I'm saying? It's not easy. They can't just call you and be like, hey, let's do this for some reason. Every situation is going to be different. You get what I'm saying? Every situation is going to be different. The dispenser just showed up in this reading. Almighty person here, somebody high and mighty. Sometimes we give for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? So with this passion symbol at the bottom, this goat head, as above, so below, a lot of times they might be stuck in a situation to where it's fruitful, but it's not, it's giving, but it's not giving the right thing. It's like it's giving, but what it's giving is the problem. You get what I'm saying? It's abundant, but what's abundant about it might be the problem. You get what I'm saying? 2 4s back to back. I don't know, a lot of 4s here as well in this reading. A lot of 4s here. Let me just give y'all a little. I wore my eye shirt today. All seeing eye here today. I don't know if you can get a good glimpse of that. Blissful. Blissful. Yeah, I walk around like this. I don't play. I be walking around life like with these shirts on and stuff. I know people looking at me. I love it. I love it. I'm not here for. I'm not. Yeah, I had a the lover's card on a shirt. The only person that looked at me was an Indian girl. I knew she knew. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't dare do it, but she knew what it was about. I love the Indian culture for that. I love Hinduism. I love all of that. They are very spiritually liquid. They're not stuck in a box. They're not. No, you go over to India, everybody reading palms and all this other stuff. I love it. Palmistry, especially astrology. Oh my God. India is huge on astrology. What? Vedic astrology? Oh, I ain't gonna go. I was gonna say some stuff I don't want to say. Justice, domesticity. See, but they're seeking justice in a situation. They're seeking justice in a home life. Domesticity. Yeah, the situation they stuck in with the dispenser is it's abundant, but there's no justice here. They're seeking retribution. You see the black moon up there? The totality of all right here. That's the whole tarot meaning. The snake biting its tail. As above, so below. When the wind blows the wheel, it spins. All that. They're looking for a spin in a reality. It's the justice card. You see the scale again? There's no balance where they at. That's what it is. They either ain't got to say so. They're either something. Something's going on to where they don't have a balance in their home life. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting that heavy here. But they know they'll have a balance with you in their home life. I guess. I don't. I'm picking that up here. Alliance. They're not. You're tempting. They're in a situation, but you are very tempting. You are very tempting. Could be like a work husband, work wife. You know what I'm saying? And they talk to you every day, and they just be like, "Man, I really wish I was with this person instead of who I'm with." Because I have a dictator over here in my home life, and I could tell you not like that. You know what I mean? I got a dictator over here, and they, you know, with that Capricorn symbol at the bottom is just I want to emphasize that. You know, they can be. You know, I love Capricorns, great people. But you know, Capricorn ruled by Saturn could be a very mean person. It could be a very mean, nasty person. You know. Oh, okay. So solitude. Yeah, I mean, abundant situation, but it ain't that abundant. It got you stick to yourself. This person don't even talk to who they with. Solitude. They stay to themselves. Whoever they with go in one room, they go in another. That person be following them around the house. Why you don't talk to me? Why you finna leave them though? For some reason. I think they are about to leave them. Ooh. Then gave me too many. I'm gonna take them too, cause we finna get this reading out of here. Passion. Didn't I say Capricorn? Ooh. Images, YouTube. You know how it go. They stay away from this person because this person knows exactly how to prey on their passions. It's like being stuck with a person and who's a functioning addict, but you're not a functioning addict. You get what I'm saying? It's tempting to you to have the alcohol and the drugs or whatever it is around you, but they can function that way. You can't function that way. Get what I'm saying? So you try to stay away from it, but it's always around. The drugs, the money, the sex, or whatever it is, it's always there pulling you back in. But because the functioning addict can get up and go to work the next day anyhow, and probably might even have a great job, it's hard for this person to leave a situation like that. It's an example. But you get what I'm saying, right? There's something here to where it's abundant. They temptations, you know what I'm saying? It's like a sex addict being involved with a pimp. He keep pimping me out, and I have the desire to sleep with a lot of people. Um, Plus, because of this, I'm fulfilled. I love sleeping with a lot of men. This is a trained warrior, like the train. That dream about getting a trained man on them. That's the type of stuff they like. The pimp sets it. The pimp can set it up, and gonna break her off with some of that money at the end, and now she go pay her bills, take care of her kids and all that. But she don't want to live like that. Don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to walk in my house and you got a house full of men already waiting on me. No, I got kids. Like it's time to get the kids and do homework and all type of stuff. It could be all type of stuff. This the devil. This the devil here. This the devil. You get what I'm saying? The Weaver. The Weaver. Communion. Images. Revelation. It's no secret to them where their true peace and happiness lies. It lies with you. This person want to get up out of here. You get what I'm saying? Proscription. I know. This is another Aries. I know. Like I am. But I know. I know. Dealing with the I. This is a person coming in terms with they self. You get what I'm saying? And they manifesting you. That's the biggest thing they trying to do is manifest you here. Yeah, that's their goal. Through it all is to manifest you. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, life is always going to put us through these tests until you pass them. This is your life test. You pass it so you can move on to something better. Don't stick with one life test that you can't pass. It'll take you all your life to pass. Yeah, of course you're going to end up passing it. You're going to be 80 years old. You can't bend them legs back no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but it took you all your life. That's you wasting. You wasting time where you could be with somebody you really want to be with, in a relationship you really want to be in, treated the way you really want to be treated. That's all I see. All I see here is the devil card from the Rider-Waite tarot, and in that card, this person's chained to the devil. You're chained to the devil in this reading here. That's what I'm seeing. And let me give you some grace though. Congratulations, because you are working on manifesting, changing, but you have to conquer. Look, that indecision card is right on top of the passion card. If I go over here, I'm going to be held accountable, which is really what I need. But I don't want to be held accountable. I want to continue in the energy that I want to be in. But that energy I want to be in is destroying my life. It's destroying your life. You want to be in the energy you want to be in, but it's destroying your life. This is not healthy. You know it ain't healthy. This person knows it's not healthy. And maybe you were both addicts together. Now this person's, how did you do it? How are you conquering it? How did you get off of the drugs? How did you stay out the streets? How did you do it? But they don't know if you'll accept them back. Might have stole from them because you were both in the streets, might have not treated each other the right way. It's terrible. But with this magician here, you are manifesting this because it's part of your heart's desire. That's what the Most High is saying. You do. The energy you put out there comes to you. That's part of your kundalini. The more you ponder on this thing, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The more you ponder on it, it's gonna happen. You can't get away from this situation because you think about it all the time. It's in your brain. This is where your third eye is. You're always thinking about it. That's where your third eye is. That's why your dreams, sometimes you have a dream, it's so real. You be like, whoa, connected right to source. You can't sit here and ponder on something and it not happen. It's gonna happen. You manifesting it whether you want to or not. Your heart is desiring a change. The Most High is showing up here going to make you change as well. It's pushing you towards the change. You're going to change. It's going to hurt. But it's something you're going to have to conquer the devil. That is your test where you're going to have to conquer the devil. You cannot just be like, oh, it's all good. I'll get to it. It's at your doorstep. And it's knocking at your door. And you're going to have to eventually answer the door. We're gonna have to open that door. We'll have to open that door. You get what I'm saying? So this is a beautiful life journey reading here. This person um is conquering a temptation, conquering what drives them to rival you. And if you're the other person in the situation, understand that this person might not, and I think that's the biggest thing. You're afraid to go towards this person because maybe your intentions, your intentions ain't good. All you want to do is stop this person. This person's shining, bright, great. This person used to be where you at, on drugs or whatever it is, anything, and now you want to go towards this person because you know too many of the same people. Oh, what's up? Oh, she's still out in the street. Oh, what? Oh, they still out and doing the same thing. But now, if they can bring you back out there into the street and into the wilderness, it don't make them look so bad. They can stop getting the backlash of why they making such good decisions and you not. Right? They can stop getting the backlash of not being as witty, as smart, as courageous, as triumphant. We see the triumph card at the bottom of the deck early in this reading. You're manifesting a triumph though. So I don't think it's all bad. You are manifesting a triumph. But I I say just the hell with it. Just do it. Like, I know it might be tough with the temptation and this, but just do it. I know it's not as easy as just do it. But what do you have to lose? Right? It's funny, people so courageous when it comes to the bad stuff, but the good stuff, you scared to death. The good choices in life, the things that's going to change your life in the right way, you're afraid of that. You ain't afraid of messing up your life. Nobody seems afraid to mess up their life. They're afraid to make it better. I've never understood that. The right choices in life, the things you're supposed to do, the courageous things that separate a person, a pure person, a grand spirit, something that'll put you where you want to be. We're afraid of that. But just wasting time and slacking off and messing up our life, we ain't afraid of that. People sit around and not work on their dreams, their passions, or nothing, and just be mad at themselves all the time while they're not going back to school or writing that book they want to write or not. They be mad at just sit around and in the back of your mind be like, I know I need to be writing my book, something that'll change your life because you got a good book, you got a good idea, you got something there. But the bad decision is not doing it, but we okay with that. Wasting time, stuck in the same rut, same situation, not going to rehab. We ain't afraid of not going to rehabs. You gonna stay on the street and still be a dopey? You get what I'm saying? Which is messing up your life. Your teeth are gonna end up falling out. Everything finna happen to you bad. Well, you ain't afraid of that. But you're afraid of going to rehab, getting your life back right. You know what I'm saying? Getting a 9 to 5, you're afraid of that. That's crazy. Especially when it's something you really, really want. That's really what you desire. That's wild to me. With some grace here though. You trying. I understand that. But just to let you know, it's gonna happen because you manifesting it. More and more it's on your heart. It's on your heart for a reason. You know how they say in church, God put something on my heart. Sister, brother, I just want to tell you something. God put a message on my heart to tell you something. Yeah, you can't not run from that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So the best thing for you to do, just say to hell with it. I'm gonna do it. Right? We put my father in rehab. He ran from rehab. Man, that joker was going through the withdrawals, shaking and shivering, and he couldn't take it. But he had courage to try to go do it. You get what I'm saying? He had courage. Now, it ended up taking his life because he couldn't do it. That's what I'm saying. It ended up taking his life. Anyway, he felt like he was going to die in there probably. He probably felt like when he was going through the withdrawals and trying to get off the drugs that he was going to die. But guess what? So he couldn't complete the program, and guess what? He ended up dying anyway. A few years later, just back on the street. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. You're afraid of not conquering it, and it's going to kill you anyway. You might as well conquer it. You might as well die trying, right? You might as well die trying. Don't die not trying, because you're going to die anyway. We can't stay here forever. So you might as well die trying, right? So I'm going to leave y'all there. I love y'all so much. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers still, and we will get there. And I'm going to try to push these readings out when I can. And I love y'all, and I want to see the best for y'all because we are humanity. I told a client of mine today. You see me in my barbershop studio. I got an A. I got an A. I keep it clean. But her son asked me about who I'm voting for, and she told him, "No, we don't ask those type of questions." And I told her, I don't take offense to nothing. You will hardly ever see me take offense to anything because we're all trying to figure this thing out. I mean that about everything. We all out here together just trying to figure this thing out. I'm watching a meme, not a meme, but they put it on. It was like a little TikTok video, and the lady was like, I might could put it at the end of this video. She was like, everybody over 40, what are we supposed to be doing in life? And the lady in her 40s jumped on the video. She was like, we don't know. We don't know. We all trying to figure it out. And that's just the truth. You know what I mean? I've never been too judgmental in my life because we don't know. You know what I mean? We all just trying to figure it out. We all just trying to get to a better place in life. But be proud of yourself that you're trying. Don't make that the excuse. I'm trying. No. Go ahead and get through it. But trying is better than not trying, right? So I love y'all so much. Hit that subscribe button, please. Send it to somebody that it will resonate with. Send this to someone it will resonate with. Because we're gonna keep pushing out these readings. And if you like a personal reading, the link is in the description below. I'll do a tarot interpretation reading based on your birthday, right? About who you are, right? The I am reading. It's the I am reading. It'll give you some insight on your life's journey, right? Through the law of one, right? And so I will see y'all in the next video. All right. Peace.